Hi, everybody. Um, Today is 1 month since John passed away. It's not the right time yet. So he died at around 2:25 p.m. and it's almost 12 o'clock. But it's 1 month today, and it still hasn't gotten any easier yet. And I know I look at hot rest. I did get up today, and then I took a shower. I have been working on trying to get the room cleaned out and getting stuff packed and straightened up and everything. So I did that yesterday. I switched beds, put my mattress on the hospital bed. I didn't realize how big my mattress was. My mattress is very thick and it's high. So I lowered the hospital bed as low as I can get it and put my mattress on it. Um, and his mattress, it was a thinner mattress, so that's probably why he was uncomfortable. It was not very comfortable. But his daughter bought it for him. It was better than the mattress he had on there, so I'm not going to complain. And I got it on my bed. I'm still trying to say get the room cleaned out. I definitely need to repaint my room and the bathroom really bad. If I can get some help with that, I'm hoping I can because I definitely want to repaint it. It has that greenish color we painted a long time ago, but it needs to be redone. And I'm just going to paint it white because I still have that. What was it? The 5 gallon bucket of paint that I used that I bought uh, over 2 years. I guess it's been about 2 years, I think. And I still have plenty of paint left to paint it. But I ate a oatmeal cream pie. You know how you buy the little Debbie's? That's what I had. I haven't had anything else but that besides coffee. Um, I just really have been sad, which is it's to be expected. So today marks 1 month since my husband passed away. And I don't know, my daughter posted something on Facebook, like she has a new picture or something. She's into the Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever stuff like that. She's into that. And it had a picture that posted that she had together of me and her and her brothers. This was a long time ago. I mean, she was skinnier and everything then. Um, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was a long time ago. And my ex husband, their father, had to make a smart comment. I'll read it to you because I took a picture of it because it kind of hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Um, but that's how he is. He doesn't really have any feelings for anybody besides himself sometimes, I think. I don't know. This is it. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it was this picture. If y'all can see that, probably not. It was a picture over here that had. It's hard. I'm sorry if I can't see it. It's glare. All right, but he posted. Um, you kids look very young in that picture. What's that strange looking woman that is in the picture with you? Talking about me. Like I said, she posted this, and I'm sorry, it's not down in here. It was a picture of all of us together because it was a long time ago. And my reply was to him, "Oh, you're very funny," is what I said. That's all I said. But it kind of hurt, um, especially since he knows that John, my husband now, has passed away, and I know me and my kids are not close. because they always said that I was more. Hey, Crystal. Hi, I love you too. Have a nice day at work. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Um, an old friend that I used to work with a long time ago. She just stopped by to say hi to me. So where was I? I said, and I know that me and my kids have not been very close, because they all felt that I was more for John. Hi, Patrick. Just hi. How are you? Today marks 1 month since my husband passed away, and I'm feeling a little sad today, which is to be expected. It's only been a month, but I was saying that my ex husband was being kind of mean to me. My daughter posted a picture on Facebook of all of us together when I mean it years ago. I don't even remember when it was taken. Um, I had her and her brothers. We all took a picture together, and he just made a very mean comment underneath of it, saying that y'all look so young, and who was that strange woman that's in the picture with you? Talking about me. And I just replied back, said, "Oh, how very funny you are." Yeah, he can be a total, excuse my language, a dick at times. We married young. I was 20. I think he was like 18. He's a year younger than me. Um, and he pretty much cheated throughout our whole marriage. Okay, it's just going to be mostly a lot of family, maybe a few friends. I even asked my sister to come, and she's working, so I don't think anybody in my family's coming. My own kids are not even coming. But if you can make it, that's fine. If not, I understand. Okay. Yeah, Patrick, that was definitely not nice. And so I know me and my kids have grown apart because I was putting John first, especially after he had the stroke. Um, and I know I did wrong. Yes, you are. At least I have you to come if you come. If you do. I mean, my sister said that she had to work that day, and I'm giving her plenty of notice because it's the 23rd of April. So I was giving her like plenty of notice she could take off or even take off work early, and no, she's not. It's fine. I told her it's okay. I wanted to say it's okay. I didn't think you were going to come anyway. Is what I wanted to text, but I was being nice and I just said it's okay. But I really wanted to put that I didn't expect you to come anyway. But I didn't. I controlled myself. I mean, God, I wanted to. And I also wanted to do more about my ex husband with that little comment he said about who's that woman with you? Yeah. I'm so done with him. Start out a little net. Gnats are coming out now. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. It's gonna be hard. And I know John's family are very close, and I know that yes, I did put my husband first, but my kids were grown, and they have their own lives. That's how I felt. You have your own life now. You want to get married and you want to have your own family, and you're not going to worry about me. And I'm surprised none of them are married yet or have any kids yet. Yeah, I'd never expected that in a million years. I would thought they would have a family by now, but no. And like I wanted to go see my daughter. My daughter lives 2 hours away from me now, and I wanted to go and see her Thursday because Thursday was her day off. But we had rain, and I told her I don't want to drive in the rain, so I'm planning on going. I think she said she's off this Thursday too. I'll find out for sure. And it's going to be cloudy, but I don't think we're supposed to get any rain until Friday unless they change it. Because I don't want to drive in the rain 2 hours. I just don't want to. Yeah, and that's what I try to explain. And the weird part, John loved my oldest son. They got along so great, and I just don't know what happened. I don't know. John always said that he was like a son I never had because he never had a son. He had all daughters, and they were so close. And I don't know what happened between them, or what happened with me and him, where he doesn't want nothing to do with John neither. John never did nothing to him. John loved him like a son. I don't know. And I know my other son, my middle son, I know him and John didn't get along. Kenny's very stubborn, very hard headed. I think he gets a lot of that from me. And they got into it one time because Kenny was trying to protect me. And he took a board to John, and John took the board from him and hit him back with it because Kenny hit him. And John hit him back. So I don't know. And then I know John did have faults because I know when I had Daniel and when I had Alice living with me, his attitude changed, and he was kind of like, I don't know. He was more for his family than he was mine, and it kind of hurt. So I know there's some things that did happen. Um, but like I said, he was my husband. And then when he had the stroke, I mean, I just couldn't just leave him. You know, I was planning on it. I was planning on to leave because of his drinking before he had the stroke with my daughter. Me and her were going to go get a place to live. But then her depression got so bad, and then he had the stroke. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because she stopped working and everything, and was in and out of the hospitals, and then he had the stroke, and it's like something telling me no, you need to stay with him. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I was here for him, and I'm glad I took care of him. And I mean, I hate that he had the stroke. Um, I'd rather have him the way he was. I'd rather have him drinking than have that stroke and him being disabled like he was, and he couldn't do what he used to do, and it killed him. He told me all the time he wished he was dead. It was, in a way, because I stayed, and if I would have left, uh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know what to do because of my daughter's depression and how bad it got. And like I said, she quit working and everything, and I wouldn't be able to afford to be able to pay for a place. I don't know. I mean, I wish it never happened, that he didn't have the stroke, and maybe he would have gave up some of the drinking. But he always told me I'll never stop drinking for nobody, and I'm pretty sure he wished that he did and kept better care of his blood pressure. That was his only problem, was he had really bad blood pressure, and that's why he had a stroke, because he didn't take care of it. And I have high blood pressure. Mine's not as bad. I think I get it after my mom, because she doesn't really have bad blood pressure neither. I think she's just started getting it, and she's like 76 now. So I think I got it from her. But I have blood pressure a little bit high, but it's not as bad. I don't know. I'm just feeling very sad, upset. And then when my ex husband said that comment, it kind of hurt. And there's no way that I would ever want to go back with him, because he was very immature. I was the grown up of the relationship. I was the one that had to discipline our children when they were bad. Not like I beat them, no, because I was abused when I was younger, so I didn't abuse them. I did have to, a couple times. My oldest, I had to spank him with a belt, and that hurt worse than anything. Um, so I didn't want to have to bring my kids up like that. But my ex husband just was not. He was a child. It was like I was raising 5 children instead of 4. He couldn't keep a job. We struggled throughout the whole marriage. So when John came around, and He was showing me attention. I wasn't getting it at home with him anymore. And he was a truck driver. He was always on the road. And he's cheated. My ex-husband has cheated a number of times. Um, and I went back. I took him back. Which, that was my dumbness. I should have left the first time he cheated. We didn't have kids then. But he swore he would never do it again. And I was gullible, and I kind of believed it. Yeah, yeah. And then he also cheated with my sister, too. So, I don't know. I was a glutton for pain and punishment, I guess. And then he has the nerve to say that. I know I'm not close to my kids. I know that. But, the phone goes both ways. If you want to speak to me, you know my phone number. You know where I live. I've been living here for 11 years. You know where I'm at. So it goes both ways. So I don't know. Yes, I believe so, because I met him when I was younger too. But I think then he was with I don't know if they were married, but he was with the mother of his children, the four girls. But I don't know if they were married at the time. I really don't know when I first met him. I don't know if it was serious because he was messing with a girlfriend of mine. So I don't know. Oh, I got such a mess. This house is a mess. So you see, I got some empty totes because I'm cleaning, and I'm putting stuff in these clear totes. And these clear totes, the smaller ones, I can stick them underneath the bed. And then I have his pillows. These are his pillows. Um, and then that's a bed thing, and his jacket. I still haven't gone through none of the clothes yet. I need to get a hold of his daughter Patty and see when she's coming by to get some of his clothes so she can get a blanket made. I'm not going to do the blanket. I already got the chain that I ordered that I'm putting his ashes in. That I'm going to use. I'll just have that. I'm not going to do the blanket, but I need to start getting this stuff done. I might see if I can also get her to help me paint the bedroom and the bathroom because I got to get those painted. The bathroom I could probably do by myself. Only problem I'm going to have is trying to get the edging because I cannot get on my hands and knees. Yesterday, I thought I had the day before, I thought I had my phone because I have a shelf. It's 3 shelves. And I always put my phone there with my glasses and the remote control to the TV. And the cat was up there, and I yelled at the cat to get. You said the cat would get down, and I thought she knocked my phone down. So I'm looking, trying to find my phone, and I couldn't find it. And my bed has drawers, and I was taking out the drawers, and I had to get on my knees. Oh my God, I thought my knees were going to die. Bad knees. Getting on your knees is bad. And I'm looking, and I could not find that phone. And I'm like, where did I put the phone? Come out that I left the phone in the kitchen. So I just got on my hands and knees to look for a phone. Made my knees hurt for no reason because I didn't even have it in the bedroom. And nobody called. I don't get no calls unless it's a bill collector or telemarketing crap. I don't get any calls. I did get the job. My boss did text me yesterday and told me that everything went through. Said you are all clear. I will call you later about coming to get uniforms. And I just said okay, and I haven't heard nothing back from her yet. They probably don't even have my size. I had definitely put on some weight. So they might have to order me some. I don't know yet. My cat was in bed with me. Like, she'll lay with me. Now that I'm in John's hospital bed with my mattress, like I said, it sits up high. Coco cannot jump on it, which I'm fine with that because I really don't need both of them up in bed with me when I'm trying to sleep. So, but the cat can jump up there, of course. Yeah, so the cat was in bed with me, and then at a certain point, he comes up and he'll like lay his head right on my arm and looks at me. He just stares at me. And then after a while, he'll start like putting his paw on my mouth. He's trying to get me up. And I have to like, scoot him like, no, not now, no. But I think he's just trying to get me up. And it's still dark outside. I'm like, you need to leave me alone. He was telling us at 5 o'clock this morning. So I had to go to the bathroom. I came back and I think I lay down for an hour. And then I finally just got up because he wouldn't leave me alone. I'm like, okay, I'm up. I'm up now. He just would not leave me alone. But I think I had to go get a new blow dryer today too. Because I tried to get mine to work and it won't work. I can't get it to reset. I'm pushing the reset button and it wouldn't reset. Luckily, I have another one that has a brush one on. I don't like that one this much. So I use that one to dry my hair because I have to dry my hair. So I need to get a new blow dryer because I can't get the other one to work. Ain't one thing, it's another. And I still have some more stuff in the room I need to pull out. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, probably can't because there's my husband's ashes are there. A little high, yep. This cat, when he was just a kitten, I need to blow my nose. He couldn't jump that far, but he's learning. Like when he first would try to jump on me, he would use his claws when he was younger. But now he can jump on me without having his claws out and scratching my legs. Because he would do that all the time and scratch my legs up. So now he's getting better at it. He's doing good. I don't even know where he's at. You see, I got old boxes I broke down, containers. I got my daughter's a box of stuff of hers because I used her long container. And I threw a lot of her. There was a lot of paper junk. Like the stuff was 6 years old or something like that. And a lot of stuff when she was in the hospital. She was in the hospital a lot. I threw it all away. She ain't gonna need it. That stuff is too old. And it's still sitting in my house. And I said that you need to come get some of her stuff too. So I do have, like, she has a Nook. You remember those Nooks they used to have you reading? She has one of those. I don't know if it works. I found the charger for it. I found her birth certificate. Lucky I looked at some of the stuff and found her birth certificate. So, and then she had some papers that I thought she might want, like some journals and stuff. She has a scrapbook that's in there, and I still have to go through some more of her stuff to get rid of. I think paperwork and stuff that's 7 years old or something like that, 5 to 7 years old. You don't need it anymore. You don't have to save it no more. But it's just been really rough, and then that comment really made it worse. I almost texted his ass and said something, but I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not worth me acknowledging his ass. I said that one comment, and that's all I said. And I didn't get no response back from him, and I'm fine with that. So it's like, you want to be an asshole? Fine, go ahead and be your little asshole, because I'm so done with him. He was just. And the bad part is I never talk bad about him in front of the kids. Never talk bad. I wouldn't do it. But I'm pretty sure he talks bad about me all the time. But I wouldn't say what an asshole, immature kid he was, and all the cheating he used to do. And I still stayed with his ass because I had kids. I didn't have no place to go. If I can go back, yeah, there'd definitely be some changes. But other than that, I mean, I can't believe it's been a month. A whole month. I need to go and get something to eat. I haven't even took anything out for dinner yet. I don't even know what to have. I just want to, say I'm feeling a little sad, but and a little mad at my ex-husband's comment. That was kind of rude, and it's a little sad, but I'm okay. I mean, it's to be expected. It's been a month since he's passed away. Um, I'm still planning on trying to get a roommate. Hopefully, I won't have a hard time getting one. I mean, I should be all right for a few months at least, because I do have that money coming in, and I want to start working full time again and have more money coming in. But I still need to get a roommate, so I'll have some extra money. Okay, Patrick. Thanks for stopping by, and you have a nice weekend. Hopefully, the weather's good. I'll talk to you later. All right. Um, but yeah, I should be all right for a little while with the that money to help out so I can get a roommate in here because like I said, I got to get the room clean. And they might want to bring a better bed because, like I said, the bed I have is my old bed that has drawers, but the mattress is not that great. So maybe they have a better mattress or something. I'll find out. Hopefully, I can get one. I did have somebody to ask about it or sent me a message on how much it was. And when I said I didn't hear nothing back, I'm going to charge $650. And that's still kind of low, especially how high the electric is. I haven't even checked my electric bill yet, and I'm pretty sure it's high. So I still owe, what is it, like nine something? And I haven't heard from the energy assistance yet. I haven't heard nothing. I need to call them. I'll probably call them first thing Monday because I do got to get to find out if I'm going to get the help or not. And I hate to see what my electric bill is for this month. It's out. I haven't gone on there and looked though. I need to because, like I said, it was almost 500 for last month. So I'm kind of scared to go look again. But I'm just hanging in there. So I'm putting some cuticle oil on my cuticles because they are dry as you know what. And I need to do my nails whenever I feel like it. But I said I'm hanging in there, feeling a little sad and crying today, of course. Um, it's hard to believe that he's not with me. And I know things with it wasn't always good, with me and John. And we definitely had our hard times. But I knew he loved me. I do. I really did know that he loved me. He would tell me all the time. He would always get mad at me when I put myself down. Because I didn't find myself attractive. I never thought I was beautiful. I said, who can love this? And he would get so mad at me for doing that. And he said, I'm going to spank you. Stop putting yourself down. He would always tell me to stop doing that. To stop putting myself down. He says, you are beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, right. I said, you need glasses. And he would get so mad when I do that. And I kind of missed that. And then those times, after he had the stroke, and he would look at me a certain way, and I'm like, I know what you got on your mind. And he had that shitty ass grin on his face. I'm like, yep. You had that. I said, are you enjoying the view? And he would shake his head. I'm like, okay. Well, I said, I'm glad somebody is. And then he would just look at me like, stop putting yourself down. I do miss that. I miss having him here. I miss him telling me to stop that because I've never had anybody who made me feel pretty. I think it was only him. Not even my first husband made me feel pretty. And I remember that one time with my first husband, we were going through a difficult time, and he told me that he loved me, but he's not in love with me. I knew then it was over. I knew. That was the hardest thing anybody could tell you. But it was so weird when I met John and I told my first husband, Coco Hush, that I was seeing somebody else. All of a sudden, he loved me. But within 2 weeks, he found somebody else to be shacking up with. So he didn't love me that much. That's how I feel. If you love somebody and you would do anything to get them back, but it takes you only 2 weeks before you find somebody else to sleep with, you didn't love me as much as you thought you did. And why would you say that you love me but you're not in love with me? Yeah, that was before I met John. He said that. And I guess that's gave me the idea. It's time to move on. And I told John when I was messing with him, he was just supposed to be a one time thing. Um, and he told me he says, I think I'm falling in love with you. And I told him not because I was married. But we had almost 19 years together. So I wish it would have been longer, but that's okay. Can't always get what you wish for, right? All right, guys. I just wanted to say, hey, I'm here. I'm feeling vulnerable today. I'm feeling sad, which is normal. I'm going to feel all of this. And then I think what made it worse is my ex-husband's comment. Really kind of hurt. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just hanging in there. Just taking it one day at a time. I kept myself busy yesterday, so I didn't cry too much yesterday. I think I cried that morning, but today I am really feeling it, and I think it's because it's been a month, and that's why, because it's been a month, and then that nasty comment from my ex didn't help neither. He's not with anybody that I know of. I know he never got remarried. I'm talking about my ex, the lady that he was shacking up with. After 2 weeks, they broke up a long time ago. So I don't know what he's doing now. He might be seeing somebody. I have no idea. But I wouldn't wish this on him. I wouldn't wish that you lose your spouse and that you're by yourself. I wouldn't wish it on him. That's how I am. I've always been this sweet, nice person. When I was with him, I was so gullible. And I learned. I learned a lot from that relationship with him because he hurt me multiple times. And I was so gullible and I loved him. I mean, I really did love my first husband. Um, I thought we would be together for the rest of our lives. And I kept going back, because I loved him. And it got to the point that I just couldn't do it no more. The love wasn't there like it used to be because he's hurt me so much. I mean, when you mess around with your sister, but you could never tell me. He could never confess to it until I met John. And I told him that I was seeing somebody else. And then it came out that he did. Remind me, we were together for 10 years after this, had 2 more children. And he finally said that I did. He said, I just didn't know how to tell you. I said, you should have told me then. I said, because we could have got the counseling instead of having it eat at me for 10 years. We could have got counseling, going to marriage counseling, gotten counseling, got the help to get over this. But he just said he couldn't tell me. Until like I said, I was seeing John then. And I told him. I didn't keep it a secret. I told him I was seeing somebody else. And then everything came out then. He told me, he confessed everything. Yes, I did sleep with your sister. Yes, I was on the road messing around because he was a truck driver. I was messing around on the road and stuff. I've always had a feeling that he was doing that. You know, you're a truck driver, you're gone weeks at a time, you know. And then you come home. I wasn't even messing around then. And I, come home expecting, okay. And he told me that one time that he wasn't excuse my language, but he told me he's not a fucking sex machine. I knew. I'm like, yeah, okay, something's up. Yes, you're gone for 2 to 4 weeks, and this is you coming home and telling me that you're not a fucking sex machine? Yeah. But here's something. I think it's that stupid ass, excuse me, groundhog we're still trying to catch. We haven't caught him yet. He's too smart for his own good to get into that trap. But as I was saying, I stayed with him. That was my own fault. When he cheated the first time, we wasn't even married a year. I should have left then. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, I loved him. I really did love him. He had my heart and he had my soul. And I figured we'd be all right. We'd work it out. And he said that he would never do it again. Don't ever believe a man who sits there and tell you that they will never cheat on you again, because they will. Yeah, he did with my sister. And who knows who else. And like I said, everything came out when I told him about John. But that's all right. I stayed with I choose John is who I picked. And it was rough. I mean, damn, we had our our rough times. I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. When you're with somebody for 20 years and then you go with somebody else, and it was rough. The drinking was really hard. Um, when I finally decided that I had enough of drinking, I didn't want to drink anymore, and I couldn't get him to slow down. And he was used to drinking. I'm talking about John. He was used to it, but that's okay. I was here with him for a reason, and I did love John. I definitely loved him. He might not have been my first love, but he was my last love. That's how I feel. He wasn't my first love, but he's my last love. And I think that's why it's the hardest, because he is my last love, and I definitely am not worried about eating anybody else. There'll never be anybody else for me. Never. But it's okay. I'll be okay. So that's going to be it for me. Let me get off here and try to get some more stuff done in that room. Maybe try to see if I can get Patty to come help me. Maybe this weekend or next weekend. Paint the bedroom and the bathroom. And just try to get through this day of it being 1 month since my husband passed away. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope y'all have a nice day and a nice weekend, because it is Friday. And have a good weekend. And I will talk to y'all later. All right. I love you guys. And bye for now. Bye.